Justin, we've got a show to do, man. We've got Retro Rewind. And what in the world are you doing? What is this? What are you supposed to be?
I'm Batman.
No, you're not Batman. That's the wrong voice anyway. That's not Batman's voice.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Batman's voice is a whole lot more deeper than that. He sounds a lot more like this. Not like he sounds a lot more like that. No, you're not Batman. Look, get off the trip. We've got a show to do, man.
Gotham is in trouble.
No, Gotham is not in trouble, okay? The one that's going to be in trouble is you. You're a host for Retro Rewind, and we've got to do this show. So stop trying to pretend like you're Batman and be the host of Retro Rewind.
I am not a host. I am a nightmare to evildoers.
No, you're a nightmare to every executive producer and director in the entire tri-state area. More or less, you're becoming a nightmare to me. I am not understanding this. Is this some kind of sick joke? Are you trying to play a game here?
You must work for the Joker playing your tricks. Or maybe it's the Riddler trying to get me to solve another one of his riddles.
You have went off the deep end. The Joker? The Riddler? Is this because we're doing Batman the Animated Series on Rewind? Is that it? You done got so obsessed with this that now you want to be Batman? Come on, man. Just drop the whole act. Let's just focus on the show. That's what we're here for. We're here for Retro Rewind, okay?
Who do you work for, scum?
You have really lost it. Just stop the act and let's focus on Retro Rewind, okay? Stop pretending to be Batman and let's do Retro Rewind.
I don't have time for this. Gotham needs me to save it from its injustice.
Oh, Lord. Now what? What's up, World Wide Web? It's Chris Dickens. Justin Hancock is on a Cape Crusader right now. But you're watching Retro Rewind, the show that takes you back and takes a look at some of the old shows from eras gone by. Today, we are going to be looking at a show that is a pinnacle of the DC universe. It came out in the 90s on Fox. Batman the Animated Series. This show introduced a lot of elements, including Harvey Quinn. It also had Mark Hamill give the iconic role as the Joker. But enough talking about it. Let's take a look at this episode. We're looking at Batman the Animated Series.
Batman the Animated Series is an American animated television series based on the DC comic superhero Batman. It was developed by Bruce Timm and Eric Radomski and produced by Warner Brothers Animation. The series focuses on the Cape Crusader as he faces off against various enemies for the safety of Gotham. Foes include Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, the Penguin, the Joker, Harley Quinn, the Mad Hatter, the Riddler, and Two-Face. The series was praised for not being your typical superhero cartoon. It featured a more adult-oriented style depicting physical violence and the use of real firearms. The creators also gave a more serious side to Bruce Wayne, making him more assertive, extremely intelligent, and actively involved in the management of Wayne Enterprises without jeopardizing his secret identity. This gave the fans a new view on Batman, and apparently it worked. The show was so successful it was renewed for a second season, but fans wanted more, so the creators retitled the series The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Yes, the Cape Crusaders' trusty boy wonder Robin was brought into the scene, and also given a more adult-oriented personality to fit the series. The show was successful in its afternoon time slot, in fact so good it was moved to primetime television. But this move may have not been the best, as ratings began to decline due to the new favorite 60 Minutes. It was eventually removed from its time slot in March 1993. Following the end of its 5-year contract with Fox Kids, Batman the Animated Series was not renewed. The series ended with a total of 85 episodes and 2 seasons. A few years later, ratings started to rise once again. The show was not revived, but 2 animated feature films were made based on the series: Batman Mask of Phantasm and Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. The series may have not lasted long, but it forever remains as one of the greatest animated series in television history.
Well, at least I got the show done. That's all that matters, even though he's acted. Hi! Hello?
Hello. You have a collect call from... Do you wish to accept the charges?
No, I don't accept the charges. You'll bail him out. Stupid thinks he's Batman.
This has been a WWAX production.